Hey everyone, I hope you watched the nineplanets.org short video on how to get that on your system. But before we go there, I want you to look at this one. It shows a pretty neat rendition of our solar system. It shows us the planets going around the sun at the correct speeds. I like this. This is called a North Pole view or a top view of our solar system. The sun is in the middle. And you might be noticing that that planet closest to the sun goes the fastest. That's Mercury. And it does go the fastest. And the farther out a planet is from the sun, the slower it goes. Totally true. But sometimes I want more details. So I'm going to switch to nineplanets.org. And I look at this and I think, whoa, this is too much. If I let everything go, look at all those lines and dots and words. That's too much. So what I'm going to do is pause here. And if I go into settings, I can turn off a bunch of things. I just want to watch the planets going around the sun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, we'll leave Pluto in there. I'm going to get rid of the comets. We don't need to see spacecraft. We don't need to see stars. We're not doing them right now. We don't need to see those objects or the constellation lines or even the boundaries. We don't need to see the scale grid. Now, that looks much easier on the eyes, and it still works. I can make the planets move just like they really do in space. But what I love about this is we're in a spacecraft for pretend, and we can fly above the solar system and have a top view. I can zoom out. I can go farther away just by scrolling. Whoa, to get all the way out to Pluto, that's how far I have to go. Pluto is that red line right there. It's a little hard to see. The sun and the inner planets, they all blur together. The solar system's so huge. But one really cool thing is I can look at a side view of our solar system too. It's amazing when you look at a side view, all the planets go around the sun on the same flat plate shape. In astronomy and math, we call that a plane. All the orbits of the planets are on the same plane, except for Pluto, which is one of the reasons it's not considered a regular planet anymore. But let's go closer on this top view. If I go just to the inner planets, the ones that we know the best, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, I can tell that the Earth is rotating, it's spinning, and it's also revolving around the sun. It doesn't rotate around the sun. It rotates on its axis, but then it revolves around the sun. And I can look at it from the side. I can look at it from all sorts of views. I can even speed it up a little bit. And I can say, whoa, this is amazing. There's times when Mercury passes us or goes between the Earth and the sun. It does. It happens every couple of months. Venus, too. Ooh, right now, Venus is about to catch the Earth. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. Almost going to pass us. Yes, right there. Look at that. They're all lined up. It's called a syzygy. Happens all the time, actually, with planets and the sun. It's not a big deal. Life just keeps going on. One last cool thing about nineplanets.org. If I pause here and I go to these options right here, I can look at the night sky. Now, it's set up for the wrong date. I want to go to the actual date and time. We're in September of 2020 right now at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And one cool thing I can do is I can just let time go on and we can go to sunset, which is at about 7:30 tonight. But wait a second. There's nothing in the night sky. Oh, yeah. I turned off all those features. So now I just have to go back in. If I want to look at stars at night, it's pretty easy on here. I just have to turn everything on I want to see. I want to make it show. There's no comets or spacecraft out tonight. I want to see stars. I want to see the constellation lines. And what do you think? Should we put the names on too? Yeah, let's put the names on too. So now I can see that on September 4th, 2020, this is what the night sky looks like as we face north and west. I like facing south. Let's look south. Got just a few seconds here. Got the orbits of the planets that are kind of visible there as well. Oop, that was a little bit fast. Let's go about like that. And the next thing you know, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and then 6 o'clock in the morning, and the sun is coming up. Have fun.